Welcome everybody. It's Dawn here with Wreath Decor by Dawn. Welcome. It is Wreath Wednesday. Come on in, say hello. If you're new, tell me where you're from. And if you wouldn't mind going ahead and sharing this for me, I would really appreciate that. How are you? Alright, so we're doing a 14-inch Dollar Tree wreath frame. I have 18 ties, 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top. I have a video on YouTube if you want to see how I put my frames together. So we're going to use that. I have this cute little chick sign here that we're going to use. Hello, welcome. So we're going to be using this sign here tonight. Hopefully that'll stand up right there and not fall over. I have some turquoise mesh and some yellow mesh. So we're going to do that to match. Hello, Juanita. I have tubing. I have a bunch of little eggs and some chicks over here that we're going to use. And then I've got my ribbons. Hello, hello, everybody. I've got a turquoise Swiss dot that we're going to pair with the yellow with the big white dots on it. And then we've got the yellow Swiss dots. And we're going to pair that with the turquoise with the white polka dots. And that matches the sign. So we'll be doing that. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing this, let your friends know we're on. Maybe they'd like to come watch with us. I also have my bow here. And I know you're probably thinking, why did she put that orange in there? But you'll see, hopefully, when I get this all together. You can't really tell it on the camera, but there's orange in this sign, in the outlines, and his nose. So we're going to ruffle these up. I'm just going to fold my end over just to kind of help with the frame a little bit. And then we're going to ruffle it up. So what's everybody been up to today? Hello from Georgia. Welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate you being here. If you're new to my page, hey Linda. My name is Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. We are here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And on Tuesdays at 2:30, or sorry, Fridays at 2:30 Eastern. Welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Be sure to invite your friends. I do too. I love these colors together. I was going through all of my stuff and trying to organize the Easter stuff, and now that I have it all pulled out, I have it all stored in bins, and then I just take the bins and open them all up, and then, you know, I have everything sorted out. So I've got, you know, like colored eggs in one and plush stuff in another, and so on and so on. And I came across that sign, and I thought, you know, I've had it for a couple of years. Every year I say I'm going to use it, and then I never do. So I thought, why not just take it out now and do it? Hey, sweetie, how are you? I know, you're quarantined. I hate that. I still have not gotten the wreath or the centerpiece from last week listed or pictures taken. I am so bad about that right now. I was trying, the reason I didn't do the wreath, the black and white wreath that I just did on Friday, I didn't do that yet because I was making, I wanted a little black egg to go in the center of my bow, and I couldn't find one anywhere, so I made my own. I just took an egg of one of these foam eggs and painted it and glittered it up. So I've been waiting for that to dry. Well, hello from California. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Where's Livermore? Is that North California? I was going to say Carolina. North California, or I don't think it's Southern, is it? Hey, Linda. Yes, the sign it came from Walmart. It was a yard sign. I took the stake off of it, just unscrewed it, and I'm using it as a regular sign. My ruffles are 30 inches. All right, this is our last one. Hey, Sissy. I was just telling them that you were coming to visit. All right, so there is our base. Look at those colors. That'd be cute for a baby wreath too. A baby base. Look at that. Here's our ribbons again. If y'all are just joining, here's the sign we're using tonight. Our cute little hatching chick. And we're using these turquoise with the Swiss dots. We're using the yellow with the big white dots. The yellow with the Swiss dot. You see a theme here, right? And the turquoise with the blue dot, the blue or white dots. And that matches our sign. So we're going to put all those together. Let's see. This one's going to go with this. And if I can remember, we're going to put our tubing in at the same time. It really would be cute for baby, yeah. All right, come on. These want to curl up. I want them to lay flat. And my ribbons are cut at 14 inches tonight, and my tubing is cut at 24 inches. Let's get those over here. And then we have a bunch of other goodies over here we're going to put in as well. So I'm going to start with my yellow and blue. All right, we're going to put, I guess it really doesn't matter which one goes in where because we alternated the blue and the yellow, and the ribbons all have blue and yellow too. So we'll just start with this one right here. Hey Denise, how you feeling? And then we'll put our tubing in. So I take my tubing. Again, they're cut at 24 inches. We're putting one in every tie. And then we're going to fold them in half. This is just how I do it. This isn't how you have to do it. You can do it however you want. Fold it in half again. Pinch it in the center, and I give it a twist. I don't know why, I just do. Then I put it in there, and then I can twist this off. All right, that's our last ribbon there. Get these all turned out. So there we go. All right. So again, here's our bow. And I know that that orange probably sticks out like a sore thumb, but it will all pull together. But I just wanted that pop of color in there to go with the orange. And like I said, if it doesn't look right, I can always take it out. So this is a wooden sign. So I just took and put pipe cleaners on the back and stapled them. So that's what we're going to use. I'm going to get my small wire cutters here. And I think we're going to do chick over here, bow over here maybe. Maybe we'll turn it around. Yeah, we did that last week. Let's put it on this side. All right, so here we go. We're going to put the sign on. I'm going to cut down this. It's hard for me with the colors because I'm such a matchy person. I like everything to look and be the same. So putting that orange in there gives me anxiety. I had to send a message to, or a picture of it to Susan today and say, do I need to take this out? Because, you know, she can put a bunch of colors together and not think twice about it. And it works perfectly. Me, I don't feel like I can do that. All right, so I'm going to cut down these two ties right here where the sign's going. Thank you. But, like I said, if you don't like it, you can always take it apart and redo it. All right, so there's that. All right, so we're going to put our little chick over here. Right there. So I'm going to use my needles. These are weaving needles. You can get these in my shop if you've not seen them before. They will really help if you make wreaths. They will help get your signs and embellishments on really quickly. So I'm going to put this right down through the mesh. I'm going through both layers all the way to the frame. If I can find, there it is. And just like that, I got my sign on. Do the same thing with this one. So I don't struggle with my signs anymore or my attachments. Let me get this one over here, and I just go right down and feel where it goes into the frame, and then I tie off to the frame. This one, so this one needs to be over a little more. So just like that, I pull it out, put it back on, and now I can put it back in where I want it. Easy peasy. And just like that, my sign's back on. And then I just take my wires and wrap them around my frame. Don't tie off to your mesh or anything like that. Make sure you tie off to your frame. Using your needles right now. it makes life a whole lot easier. Unless you have fat fingers like me and can't get them through there. The rings of the frame. Usually I don't have to look, but no, it's because I'm hitting one of my pipe cleaners from my ties. Alright, so just wrap that around there. 1, 2, there it is. And now we'll do the other one. Make sure, nope, see that one's not where I want it either. So let's take it out. You can use these needles for a whole slew of things. They work really good with grapevine wreaths, if you work with grapevine, because they'll get into those tight grapevine, what do you call them? The twine. You can get them in my shop, wreathdecorbydawn.com. You get a pack of 3 in a resealable bag, and they're $5.50, and that includes your shipping. And this wreath is listed in my shop tonight. I know, don't they? That's why I loved it, because they go perfectly with it. So my sign's on there. I'll go back and tighten that down later, just in case I have to move it. I don't tighten it down right now. Once I get everything on, then I can go back and tighten it down. All right, my bow is going to go right over here in between these 2 ties. I don't put it in where a tie is because it'll make it look sunken if you do. So I just cut off these 2 so that I don't have to go back and do it later. Hey, Kathy. No problem, hon. I don't know how I missed you last night. I looked for you. I did not see you. And I thought, well, maybe she's not going to go on tonight. I guess I should have kept looking. Because afterwards, you were done, and I went back and looked. I'm scrolling through, and I came across your live, and I'm like, what? How did I miss that? All right, so when you put your bow on, I've got 2 pipe cleaners on the back. So I'm going to take and go one at a time. You know what, hon? All mesh frays. There's nothing you can do about it. The less you handle it, the better it'll be, but all mesh frays. So you're not doing anything wrong. Some mesh does fray more than others. You don't want to do the value mesh. That will fray. Stick with like metallics and things like that, the ones that have the metallic in them. But you're not doing anything wrong. It's just the mesh. That's how it is. It's going to fray. And it doesn't matter how you cut it, it's still going to fray. Oh, I put that one way too far away from where I wanted it. Let's move that over to one ring. Right here. Wish they'd make these rings just a little bit bigger. I have fat fingers. Oh, well, that's sweet. You should have stayed. You should have stayed with him. If you fell asleep with him, you needed to be asleep. All right, so now we can adjust our bow. So let me hold this up so you can see it. Yeah, if you, you know, yeah, I agree. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, some of their mesh is the same. But It's just, yeah, all mesh frays. I don't care how you cut it or what you do with it, it will fray. Others will tell you you cut it with a wood burner and stuff like that, it won't fray. Eventually it's going to fray. Sorry, it just is. And I can't use those wood burners because of the smells and that. And the burning of it. I'm not taking a chance on that. Alright, now that I've crushed those. Alright, so now we've got some other goodies we're going to put in here. Thank you. Isn't he cute? How cute is he? Or she? Alright, so I have this other little, I guess it's a duck. I don't know if that's a chick or a duck. I'm calling it a chick. So I don't know. This is a duck, I'm assuming. Looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Kathy, am our ducks? So we probably will not be using him. Yeah, Craft Outlet is the best place to get your mesh. So we probably will not be using him. But I do have these little chick picks. Say that fast 3 times. Chick picks. Well, I do too. I like the pop of orange. And we are going to use some orange eggs just to help with that. Since we're not using him and he has the orange in him. Alright, so I have different eggs here, different sizes. We've got a whole variety. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Don't want to lose that. These came from Old Time Pottery, I believe. No, Hobby Lobby. Yep, these came from Hobby Lobby. So we got yellow and the turquoise. And these are rattan eggs. They have like a little metal cage and then that rattan material on them. Then we've got the big glittered eggs, or what is supposed to be like little icicles or something on those. We've got those. Crack you up. And then we've got our eggs, so we're going to pick out our orange and turquoise and yellow. We got it. These are the mini ones. Okay, that one's got purple, so we're not going to be doing that one. Turquoise. I want the turquoise one. Sorry about the cellophane sound. I know that's really irritating. I hate it. Alright, so we want those. And then I also have these. These are a little bit bigger. So they're all different sizes. So for small, medium, and large. But these little chicks are the ones I like the best. So I think I'm going to add a couple of these. These came from Old Time Pottery. And they're stuck together. Of course they are. There we go. Okay. So I just thought we would pop a few of these in. Let's see what they look like first. I'll cut the stem down. I don't need the stem. So I like those. I was thinking maybe, you know, every 2 or so, put one of those in. And then the eggs in the other ones. If y'all are new to my page, make sure you give it a like and a follow so that you can stay up to date when I go live. You can also join my email list. Just type in the word email or go to the pinned post on my page and you'll see the little animated email. And if you don't want to do that, just type in the word email and I'll send the link to you after my live. Alright, what did I do with my needle? Let me put this back before I lose it. But those needles come in a little reuse sealable pack. You get 3 of them in random colors. And like I said, they're $5.50 and that includes shipping. So I think I want to put, let's see how the eggs look. Let's get rid of this thing up here first, because we're not going to need this little hanger on it. No, what is that? Something dark blue on there. There we go. Get rid of it. We have this one here. Tried to sharpen my scissors today, and I don't think they're gonna work. I've sharpened them way too many times. So it's time to open up a new one. That one there, and then this one here maybe. One there, maybe one over here. Those little things keep falling off of them. All right, let's see. We got glue or no? Yep, it's coming out. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to put, you know what? Let's put a small skewer on it just to be safe. I like big eggs. Come on. I needed a little bit longer, but that's all right. I'm going to put this right in here. Come on. There we go. Pull our tubing up so it's above the egg, and then it sits in that little opening there with the ribbons. Might have to add some more glue to that one. Let me try this one over here as well. Thank you. Come on. All right, we don't need that much of that. Cut that off of there. This one's going to go right here. Get in there. Gotta talk to these things and tell them where to go and what to do. Make sure you give it a little twist so that it adheres to that mesh. And we'll go back and we'll hit that with a little more afterwards. All right, so then we've got this little blue one and yellow one. Now these I could wire in because they're open. So let me just show you real quick what I do with that. Take your 26 gauge wire. I use silver. Just a small amount is all it'll take. And then, like I said, this has got a wire cage in it, so I'm going to go through that wire cage. And this you could use your needles for as well. There we go. Got the opening right there. Let's give it a twist. And then we can poke that through the wreath. Let's get the other one on here first. Alright, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it over here on this side. You can get it on Amazon. If you get it, if you get my supply list, it's also on that list. You can order it from Amazon. Alright, so we're going to take this. I'm going to take both wires together, crimp them over. Hello, welcome. And then I'm going to go right down in here through the mesh to the frame. And we're going to tie that off to the frame. Ouch. I just stabbed myself with the wire. Get the frame here. Make sure I'm tying off to the frame and not the mesh or any of the ties or anything like that. Yeah, just type the word supply and I'll shoot you that link after the live. So there's that one there, and then we're going to put the blue one over here on this side. So we'll do the same thing, take both wires, go through my needle, and then we're going to pull that right down through the mesh into the frame. And then we wrap those wires around the frame. One and two. And then I tighten everything down before this wreath goes out. But everything else I just leave, so just in case I have to move something, I can. Alright, now we can put our little chicks in and we'll be done, and our eggs. So we'll put the chicks in one and the eggs in the other. See how that looks. Alright, so we're going to take, let's take one of the turquoise eggs and put it right here next to this one. I don't need these little ribbons on here because you're not going to see them anyway. We're going to cut the stick down because that'll give us something to glue to. And then we're going to take that and we're going to go right on top of our ribbons and our tubing. So there's the blue one. Now we'll put a chick over here because we have a yellow egg right there. And we'll do the same thing. The chicks came from Old Time Pottery. They come in a pack of 4. Don't think I need to stick that long. Some of y'all might still have an Old Time Pottery. Ours closed down. Closest one is out by the beach, so I don't get out that way very often. So I don't have one anymore. And the one down at my daughter's closed as well, so I can't even go to the one when I go down there. It's like, they just don't want me to shop there, I guess. Alright, so now I'm going to pop in one of these orange ones. Let's do a big one here at the bottom. Hey, Sin. There's my daughter now. I'm going to put that right down there at the bottom. Alright, so we got that one. Let's see what we got over here. See, and I even put it underneath my bow tails because you never know. You have one in Jacksonville, Florida? You're lucky. I know Susan still has one up by her. I hate it that they closed it down. I don't know why they closed it down. I thought they were busy all the time, but I mean, I was there enough. I could have kept them in business, but they didn't ask me. All right, so we did that egg, and let's do another egg. We'll do a little one this time. There you go. Craft stores in every state. We should make that a girls' trip. All right, that one goes in there. I can keep from sticking my fingers in it. All right, and we're going to put another little check right here. I'm going to put some up on top too. And what do we want to put in the center of the bow? Should we put an egg or should we put a chick? All right, so there he is with the little chick. I'll have to find another orange egg though. It is cute. Yeah, I don't like the way my sign is sitting, so I'm going to have to fix that. And then I'll have to find another orange egg. I used the ones I brought out here, so I'll have to get some more out of the other room and put an orange one in there. A blue egg? Yep, I could do a blue egg. I got a mini one and I've got this one. Let's see. There's a blue egg. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I will send you all those links for my email and my supply list in just a few minutes once I get done here and get everything put away. And then I will post a picture probably tomorrow. I say that, but it doesn't always work that way. With a blue one and with the orange one, and then y'all can tell me what you think. Alright? Have a great night, guys. I will see you again on Friday. Good night.